Hello, good morning. Synthetic dyes. Any of the organic dyes originally derived from coal tar derivatives, but currently synthesized from benzene and its derivatives. The color of chemicals that in the most cases form excitation of electrons due to an absorption of energy performed by the chemical. What is seen by the eye is not absorbed, but the complementary color from the removal of absorbed wavelength. The wavelength, color, and complementary color. Classification of dyes based on method application. Acid dyes. It is essential sodium salt of acid which may contain sulfuric acid of phenolic group and also known as anionic dyes. Basic dyes is content of basic amino group and also known as the cationic dyes. Direct dyes, it is dyes of cotton as well as silk and applied fabric and also called substantive dyes. Developed dyes, there are dyes which are produced within cloth as a result of chemical reaction between two reactants to produce dye and also called azotic dyes. Modern dyes is a substance which is taken up by the fibers and which is torn takes up the dyes and also called adjective dyes. Wet dyes, these dyes are insoluble in water but their reduced form are soluble. The wet dyes are mostly used to dye cotton. Second, based on the method of chemical constitution, azodyes, these dyes contain one or more azodyes which form the bridge between two or more aromatic rings, example methyl orange. Nitroso dyes, these dyes contain nitroso groups and the chromophore of the hydroxyl group as the oxychrome, example dinitro-resorcinol. Nitro dyes, these dyes contain our nitro groups as the chromophore and the hydroxyl group as oxychrome, trinitrophenol. Tholins, these dyes are obtained by condensation of toluene anhydride with phenols in the presence of dehydrating agent, conc sulfuric acid and anhydrous zinc chloride, example phenolphthalein, toluene anhydride, phenolphthalein. Xanthine dyes, these dyes derived from xanthine, fluorescein, dimethyl aminophenol, pyramine G formaldehyde in the presence of sulfuric acid, leuco compound, FeCl3 oxidation, pyramine G. Triphenyl methane dyes. The nucleus of this dyes is triphenyl methane unit that is a colorless compound, example leucobase. The leucobase. Indicoids also called indicans. Anthraquinone dyes, it is anthraquinone derivatives. Heterocyclic dyes, it is methylene blue and contain thiazine ring. Halocyanin, it is a metal chelate prepared by reacting thallic anhydride in the molten condition. Thallic anhydride, copper halocyanin, blue. Enzoic dyes, these are water-insoluble azo compounds are formed and developed on cellulose. Sulfur dyes, when diphenylamine derivatives are used, blue sulfur dyes result. Reactive dyes, these dyes possess suitable groups that enable the dyes molecules to form a covalent bond with a nucleophilic group of fabric. The reactivities of three chlorine atoms in the cyanotic chloride has been utilized in the preparation of the group of dyes called reactive dyes. This first dyes, it is used for the drying the synthetic fibers. Uses of dyes. Dyes are mainly used in the coloring textiles and fabrics and also used coloring various substances, paper, food, soaps, cosmetics. Dyes is used in medicines and color photograph. Choice of dyes depends on the nature of this substance to be dyed. As for examples, acid dyes are commonly used to dye the leather, which are protein materials. Examples such dyes are Bisazo and monoazo dyes, Bismarck brown or Bisazo dyes, orange dyes or monoazo dyes, aloe dyes or Bisazo dyes. Cellulosic hydroxy group are two dyes papers. Examples methyl violet or tetraphenyl methane dye, methyl violet. Some dyes which are used as food colorants are amaranth, erythrosine, orange phos, crystal red of, fast red E, Victoria scarlet 3R, fast green, quinoline, aloe, butter yellow, and tartazine. Amaranth and azole dyes, erythrosine, xanthine dyes, crystal red of azole dyes, phosphate of and azole dyes, Victoria scarlet 3R and azole dyes, butter yellow and azole dyes, was green or triphenyl methane. Dyes are used in medicinal field depending upon the color, with the organic dyes crystal violet. Pathogenic bacteria are classified into two groups. This method is called gram staining method. Gram positive bacteria turn purple and gram negative bacteria turn pink, staining with the dyes. Crystal violet triphenyl methane dyes. Large number of dyes are used in the analytical chemist. In analytical chemistry as a reagent and indicators. Phenolphthalein, methyl-orange, methyl red, Congo red, methylene blue, echrome blue black. Colored compounds are used in the color photography. For example, when cyanin or isocyanin is added to the photographic emulsion, photographic plate is sensitized to the whole visible spectrum of electromagnetic radiation, which helps in the color photography. Cyanin, anthocyanin pigments are used in the producing colored smoke slates, which is used giving the signals and producing decorative colored signs in festivals. 1,2,4 trihydroxy anthraquinone brown smoke. 1-amino 4-hydroxy anthraquinone wine red smoke. Brightening agent optical bleaches. The brightness axis optical bleaches. They are observed in the UV region but fluorescence in the blue region of the visible spectrum of electromagnetic radiation. The essential criterion for such compounds is that they should be fluorescent in the region 450 nanometer, and so they are called fluorescent brighter. Example, Tynopol BB. Okay, it's all about dyes. the classification of dyes, uses of dyes, and several examples of dyes. Thanks for watching and request you all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for patience. That is now. Bye bye. See you again.